3 simple ways to make money with Google Maps. Now, the method I'm going to share with you today, I do this in my own online agency. Now, rewind a few years, I didn't have any experience or knowledge about the method we're going to be sharing today. But this works 100% without any money, without any skills, without any experience. Anybody can do this, and I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to share with you results, and by the end of the video, you'll have a genuine method that you can realistically get started with today. So let's dive in. Welcome to today's video. Now, boy, are you in for a great video because, as I've mentioned, anyone can do this. So let's just dive into the method and I'll share with you how it all works, okay? So I am pretty sure everybody is familiar with Google Maps. Now, at this moment in time, you will notice up here, I have typed in coffee shops in Beverley. Now, this method works in any category, in any niche, in any location. So let's rewind a little bit and we'll look at how we've ended up over here, okay? So over here on this website, this is over on Moz. You can come to this website absolutely for free. On here, you can see this says moz.com/learn SEO citations by category. So basically, all of these things here are different categories or niches or niches, depending on where you're from. So you see all of these things here. These are what we can potentially use to start earning money. Well, we can use these to start making money. And, you know, when I tell people about this method, like, I don't know who to contact, I don't know how we can get this up and running, come over here, come to this website and just scroll through these and have a look. And all you're doing is you're taking a name from here. So in this example, I have typed in the word coffee shops in a certain location, and this could be a village, it could be a city, it could be anywhere basically, but we're just taking that and we are putting it into Google Maps. Now, the reason why we are looking at this up here, citations, is not many people know this, is when they go ahead and create a website and they, you know, claim their Google profile and they put it up, they will land over here in this here. This is Google Maps. But what they don't know is when you go over onto Google and actually search for something, so like we can see up here, I've typed in coffee shops in Beverley. I can see 1,600 people a month are searching for that. Now, if we scroll down, we will see this here. This is known as the map pack, and you always get 3 featured on here, okay? But if I was to then click on more places, like I have done over here, if I click on more places, it opens up the big map pack, and then I can start to see all of these different coffee shops down here, okay? Now, here's the thing. People are always about what works, you know, what's the quickest and fastest way. So they're going to spend the time scrolling through all of these, going over to page 2, page 3, page 4, looking for a coffee shop or a chiropractor or a dentist or a bar, etc. No, they're not. It's about what works quickest for people. So in terms of this, obviously, if you are a business, you want to be on page 1 and you want to be ideally higher up the ranking, because if you are in the top 3 over here like these ones, then obviously when people are searching over on Google over here, they will be appearing. So let me click on the back button. They would be appearing in the top. In fact, let me go back. They would be appearing here at the top in here, and that's where they want to be. Now, the reason why we went over here with citations is this is something we can focus on with what we're going to be looking at today. And you don't need to know any of this because I'm going to show you a really simple method of how you can become the middle person with this method. And it 100% works, okay? So what is a citation? Well, a citation is basically a mention of a business or a website on an external website, okay? So what that means is, I'll break it down a bit further for you. If I come over here, you can see I've just typed in what are Google Maps citations. It's basically, you can see here, look, a mention of a business name, address and phone number. So it's known as a NAP, name, address and phone number. Now that is a mention on a third party website. But here's the important bit. And I'll just highlight this for you so you can see this. So citations help search engines like Google and Bing and other ones verify the accuracy of a business's information, and as a result it improves the business visibility in the local search results. So these will help anyone who has got a business, you know, up on Google with their listing over here on the maps. It will actually give them a boost up the rankings with more citations coming back into them. And again, you can go through this on Google and read a bit. So what are the benefits? And look, it's basically, it says the same thing. Look, it helps Google verify the accuracy of your business information, which can lead to improved search rankings on Google Maps. Now, in terms of citations, there are a number of ways that you can do them. So would it be worthwhile just getting a citation from a random website? No, it wouldn't. If we come over here, and I'll show you this. So if we come back over onto Moz and we're into this citations by category, if I just click on coffee shops, it scrolls down to the bottom, and here we can see, look, top citation sources for a coffee shop. So we've got Yelp, we've got this one, Facebook, yellowpages.com, local Yahoo, TripAdvisor, and all of these. So ideally, these businesses, to get citations linking back into their website, which will help with their rankings on Google, they would need to have a mention on these different websites. And by the way, that's just a few there. You need a lot more than this to start going up in the rankings, okay? So that's a brief overview of what a citation is, okay? And literally, just come over here and have a look at it, because it's absolutely free and there's lots more information on here about this, okay? But essentially, we know that if somebody has citations, it will help with their visibility and their ranking in local search results, okay? Now, here's the thing. If we come back over here, in the beginning, we typed in coffee shops in Beverley. That's 1,600 people a month are searching for coffee shop in Beverley. That's a little village about 20 minutes away from me, okay? So that's one thing. I can then scroll down and see other things what people are typing into here. So coffee shop, no. Oh, I could scroll down to the bottom here and I could have a look at other things that are coming up. So coffee shops in Beverley Town Centre. This one. So if I was to click on this, let's have a look. Scroll down here, and now I've got a different keyword search term, and then look, I've got different listings here. I've got different variations of the map pack over here. But essentially, they will all need the same thing. They will need an optimized Google My Maps page listing, and they will also need citations linking in and a few other bits. So how can we do this method and actually make money online? And more importantly, let's go back to the question of, does this method work? Now I can sit here, and say to you, yes, it does. And you'd be like, well, okay, how? Well, so I have my own online agency. As part of my agency, we offer a number of services. This is one of them. There are many, many more. Now, I also have my own training platform. I'm sure you may have seen this on the channel, which is called the Not Taught at School University. Inside of here, I share everything that I'm doing online to make money, whether that's affiliate marketing, whether it's YouTube, or even indeed an online agency. Now, people have obviously bought the course, bought the training, gone through this, and then over in the private Facebook community, people are sharing the results. And I want to highlight this one here with you. So this is someone who had no knowledge or skills, started an online agency, went through the training over here, and now you can see here, look, agency is clocking 5k per month now, and also have a couple of major contracts in the works. So could you imagine 5k a month and also has major contracts in the work? And that's someone who had no knowledge or no skills and literally went through this, okay? So that's one example, and there are many more, okay? So if I come back over here, let's just come off here, and we'll go over here. So how can you do this? Do you need skills? Do you need experience? Do you need do you need to know how to set up a citation, all these things yourself? No, you don't. Okay, a really straightforward and simple way of getting this method up and running is by simply going over here, getting a category or a niche. Once you've got your category or your niche, you go over onto Google Maps and you type in coffee shops in wherever, florists, wherever, furniture, etc. Okay. Then what we do is, we're not focusing on the top 3 or even possibly the top 5, but we're going down here and we're starting to focus on these ones which are a bit further down the listing, which we can help to get them up the listings. Okay, and this is just one method, by the way. Okay, so if I was scrolling down here, I can select this one here, Bentley's Cafe, no reviews, doesn't have a listing, doesn't have a link to a website. There's like that one there, you could offer at least 5 or 6 different services to them to help with their visibility online. Same, I mean, look at this one here, same one again, no reviews, no link to a website, nothing. So I could do this one here, this one. All of these I could go ahead and try to offer my services to them. But here's the cool thing, when I say offer my services, am I going to be sat doing all this manually myself and creating profiles on external websites? No, I'm not. Why would I? I'm going to act as a middle person. So here's the thing, if we're going to any of these listings, okay, let's just say we wanted to look at, what's this, Polly's Cafe and Tea Room. If I click on here, I can see a bit more information about this, okay. So scroll down here, we've got a number here. So we could call them. Let's click on about. Have they got an email on here? Because if they've not got an email, again, they're missing out on something over here. They don't have a website, so we could reach out to them. We could call them. But let's find one with a website so I can show you this. Okay, so this one here, Armstrong Cafe. Send to a friend, send a label. I mean, look, they haven't even got a phone number on there. So we could work with this guy. It's just nuts. When you start going through this process and looking at, what's available, on these Google profiles, there's so much you can do for these different companies to help them. And it's only, a few little tweaks here and there whereby they could, be going up in the search engine rankings and be earning more money for their business, basically. So all we're doing here is we're just going through and we're starting to collect, a list of these different restaurants or cafes or chiropractors whereby we could be offering different services to them, and then we can contact them via email. We could reach out to them on Facebook Messenger. We could also email. There's lots of different ways we could do this. Okay, but I mean, look at that one there. They don't even have a website. Again, that's something else you could do. They've not even claimed the business, this one, so there's lots of ways you could do this. Okay, but essentially this is the process. Okay, so we're reaching out to these different companies and we're offering our services to help them. What are those services? Well, really simple and easy is if we come over onto this website over here, it's called Fiverr. I have just typed in the word Google Maps, and this is where this method is great because we don't need to be spending a lot of time on this. So we're scrolling down here, and what I would say with this is, you see like this one here, I will do 90,000 Google Map citations. Do not do that. That will not help the website or the Google listing. It will, if anything, get them penalised for 90,000 coming in. You want to be focusing in the beginning with these ones over here, like 350, or normally the ideal spot for what we try to go for is between 50 and 100. Now, if 350 is the minimum on here now, then you can go with that. I'm sure there'll be people who are doing this, with less, okay? But this is one listing or one service we can offer is creating Google Map citations. Another service that we could do, and again, I'm sure there'll be someone on here doing this, is let's just scroll down and find one. So we've got local map citations. We could do this one here. We could boost the visibility for the Google Business and Google My Business ranking. If I then scroll further down the page here, look at this one here. I will embed your Google Map in Web 2.0 sites for local SEO. So let's open this one up and let's go back up to the top and open up. Let's open up this one. So let's have a look at these. So we've got this one here and we've got this one. Yeah, okay, so we've got both of them. So this is the first one. We can see over here, I will optimize Google My Business profile for local SEO and GMB Maps ranking. Okay, great. How much is that going to cost us to buy? So I'm in the UK, it will cost £20. So about $25. What would we get for that? So it's a basic plan, Google My Business optimization plus 1,000 map citations plus 30 top local citations, 10 Web 2.0 backlinks, and also map embeds. So that there is a service that we could offer to someone. And literally, what we're doing, well, basically, we're charging the business more than what we're paying for it here. It's known as drop shipping. Well, it's not drop shipping, drop servicing, I believe is the term that they're using nowadays. We used to call it product arbitrage back in the day, but this is it. So all you do is you're going through here and you're finding different sellers whereby you can buy a service. And essentially, you are going to be offering this service to business owners and entrepreneurs and things over on here. And when somebody goes ahead and says, yeah, okay, sign me up, then at that point only do we go ahead and buy this over here. They do all of the work. We deliver that work to our customer over here, and we basically pocket the difference. And believe me, this method works. I did this method myself when I first started because I didn't have a clue about citations and other bits. So we can see this one over here. So that's the basic, we've got a standard, and we've got a premium. So that is one service that we could offer in our agency. The other service that we've just looked at over here, I will do 350 Google Map citations for local business SEO. 50. That's perfect. So we'll have 50 map citations on, you can see on here, local business websites. So we can offer this. I mean, look at that. He's only charging $4.29 for this service. If I come over to standard, blimey, it jumps down at 55, and then premium, 150. So I won't go with that. I'd literally start with a basic package. And all I'm doing here is we are going onto Fiverr here, using this as a place where we can start to essentially get our different services that we can offer to these local businesses. And this is the method. It is literally just a case of going through here, finding out different services that you can offer, getting these buyers in here, start to get, what I did in the beginning was I just put these over here into a spreadsheet. And then all I did was I'd copy this up here and I'd put that into my spreadsheet so that when I did get an order, I just clicked on that, went through, bought it, and then I went ahead and delivered it over here. But especially now more than ever, companies are, they're struggling. They need more people. They need more customers in the doors. This is a simple and effective way how they can improve their rankings on Google and also Google My Businesses over here and go up the rankings and be doing it this way. It's just a really straightforward and simple method, but because we're acting as the middle person, we're not doing the work. Essentially, our work will be going through here and reaching out to these different companies. And look, this is just one method you can focus on. In the university, we've got lots more inside of here. So you can see on here, we've got how to get our foot in the door, additional resources. We have Google Business Profiles. So we can go through all of this. And yeah, there's lots of different ways that we can do this. You can see we can offer website solutions. We've got lead generation, creating video for their social media, and other bits. And look, if you want me to do another video on this method of different services we can offer to businesses, then just comment maps down below and we'll look at getting some more done. So yeah, that's it. That is today's video. So take care and I'll see you soon.